Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another video. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Just got back from the forge. Thanks Andrew for letting me come over. We got one session in before he heads up to Thangool. He does a trip up to Thangool, which is a town in northern Queensland that for men's shed. Or I think it's a men's shed. Anyway, he's going up there tomorrow, spends a couple of days up there and then comes back. It's a big trip. Anyway, I suggested if we could fit a session in, and he was gracious enough to let me come over. Wore me out. I had my knee was sore, my arm sore. So yeah, it was a big day, but I got a bit done. I was pretty happy with what I'd achieved. But I'll do these first. A friend on Facebook, Ken, sent me a couple of strikers because I'd mentioned that I liked a small striker, and he made me one. He said, I'll send you one that I do a small striker, and this is what he sent me. It's a fantastic, beautiful little striker. He's a really talented smith. Did all the twists and everything. It's a beautiful little striker. It's very delicate, small work, and I was a bit worried because I normally do a water quench. So I was talking to Andrew, and he suggested, well, I said to him, because if we quench it, I was going to just quench the bottom bit in water. And he said, well, why don't you do an oil quench and see how it goes first? So we quenched it all in water. I did a thermal cycle, put it in there, got it to dull red, did a thermal cycle, then we did an oil quench, cleaned it up, and yeah, beautiful little striker. Sparks pretty well. It's a bit delicate to use. That's the only thing. It was hard to use. He also sent me this one. Again, I did an oil quench on this. I just noticed it does have a crack there, but I did oil quench it. I did a thermal cycle. That's just the reality of it. It's such a delicate work. I think it probably will end up cracking. I don't know. I just noticed that then there is a crack there. But anyway, that's the way it goes. It's a little clip striker. So yeah, beautiful work. Lots of twists. Both of them spark really well. As far as it goes, oil quenches, I've never had much success with them. If I can get it to, I had it sparking. It's on a bit of flint. I thought it. There we go. Just me being silly, and as I said, they do spark. This one is harder to use because of the size, but I found I don't have as much success with oil quenches. Bit of quartzite might. There we go. It's sparking well. They do spark well, but it's just the reality of my. I'm so used to doing a water quench, which is a more severe quench. I was just scared that I'd snap them in a water quench, and I haven't had much success with just quenching because I had cracking issues. Water quenches are a very severe quench. So yeah. Anyway, I made a micro striker as well. Really hard to use. Out of a bit of a file. I thought with the file teeth on the side, it might be able to be a bit easier for me to use. But I had it sparking there the sub today, but again, these are ridiculous for my size hands. That quartzite is blunted. I don't know if I can get it to spark now even. I can't even get it. Yeah, I got one spark, but yeah, I did quench it. Yeah, I don't know. It's ridiculous. Anyway, it's pretty bloody small. Cut these out. Bloke contacted me, wanted a Viking bow tie. So that's the 8mm. 80mm one. I've got that dog tag I'm going to do. I started on this, but I was getting tired and I started misstriking, so I stopped. Yeah, getting really tired. I ground that out, started on the handle. That's that big chopper. So yeah, it's going to be a beast of a knife. So yeah, I started on it. The handle started getting grind out. So yeah, that one worked out really well. Awl striker. So this is an awl here. This was completely forged out. It was a round file, so I forged it completely out. I actually retained, it says Wiltshire, Australia there, because this is the tine bit, so that can be used. I sharpened it as a awl, but then I flattened this all out, did the curl, turned out really nice. That is beautiful as far as I'm concerned. Fantastic striker. Looks really good. Turned out really well. Everything, all the hammer marks were taken out. Turned out fantastic actually. Very happy with that. Sparks fantastic. As I said, I much prefer a water quench. That's on quartzite. It yeah, really well. So yeah, I should put them away. It's fairly blunt. Popping and sizzling, so I don't think I'll get that one to spark. Yeah, it did spark there occasionally, so yeah, it does spark, but they're ridiculous sized ones. These do spark well, but they're a bit of a novelty. Yeah, he done such a beautiful job on that, and I'm so disappointed that I did. I think, oh, it might, yeah, I think it might be a bit of a, or it could be just a little bit of scale that's been hammered into it. I don't know. I did anneal the hell out of it too. So yeah, yeah, but it's a beautiful, beautiful striker. Just one thing, Ken, when you were making this, and this is only just personally, the strike plate for me is a little bit small. I would have preferred a little bit bigger strike plate, but that's just me. As far as it goes, just I find it's a bit hard to strike on it. But that's, see, yeah, it sparks really well. I'm going to have to, so there we go. I'm going to have to get, bop this stone. It's one of my, this one's had a fair bash. I've been bashing this one fairly regularly. Yeah, it's pretty well. I normally get embers, but I'm not going to worry about it today. I'll get embers with them later on. But yeah, that one's ready to go. I'll hammer that out. Dog tag will get done next week. I had a lot of trouble with this one because I mishammered the my touch mark, and then I tried it again and it turned out even worse. So yeah, the O's in it really well. I wasn't happy with the way it drew out really well, but the curl when it came over, yeah, I just wasn't happy with it. Overall, the striker just wasn't turning out as well as what I wanted. It's got a few misstrike hammer marks on it, and I hit here on the side here as a misstrike, and I was just getting tired, so I was just buggered. And yeah, I just didn't. And I said to Andrew, "That's it. I'm packing up. I'm going home. So I'm tired, and I'm getting a little bit frustrated with it. So yeah, it was time for me to go. But I'm really happy with that. That turned out really well. So yeah, all striker. So it turns into an all there, and yeah, you can still see the Wiltshire Australia on it. My O came out really nice. This is all really clean. Everything turned out really well. I'm just going to put the blue mark in there again. I'm going to do these again too. I blew this up again. So yeah. Anyway, that's what I got done at the forge today. So yeah, these are ridiculous. Yeah, don't know. But anyway, that's the way it goes. That's what I got done at the forge today. Yeah, thanks Andrew. So yeah, I had a fantastic day. Just yeah, worn out. Anyway, thanks for watching.